Mabuhay, kamusta kayo? Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to start the process of unsealing some cacti seedlings that are in the marshydro grow tent under the TS1000 grow light. It's time to do it now, as I'm starting to notice some rot issues happening with some of them. A lot of these have been sealed up in these pots for 8 months now, which is too long really. Won't be unsealing these ones down here, as these are the recent Haworthia seeds that I sowed. These should be good for a little while as yet. So I'm not just going to take the lid off right away, I'm going to acclimatise them first. If I was to just take the lid off right away, it could shock them. Going from pretty much 100% humidity inside these pots down to the much lower humidity in the grow tent, which is usually in the low 40s. So what I'm going to do is partially unseal them. Then just to keep it propped open, I'm going to wedge a plant label in there. And I'll keep it like this for probably about a week before taking the lid off completely. So doing it this way, the humidity will drop slower and that nasty stagnant air inside the pots will slowly get replaced. So there's a couple of pots I've had to take the lids off right away. You can see rot issues I was talking about. Some of these gymnos have started to rot away, so I'll have to get these out of here as well. A few of these brucci have started to rot as well, unfortunately. Lesson learnt though, like I said, 8 months is too long to have these sealed up with how large some of them are now. So I won't be leaving them that long again. These are all the ones I'm going to have to throw away, unfortunately. They're too far gone with rot. Probably about 15 in total, but still got plenty of healthy ones left. Right, it's been about 2 weeks now. I've completely unsealed all the pots. So now I can show you them all much more closely and show you how they're getting on. These have all had their first proper watering since being unsealed as well. Being in the grow tent under the light with fans running, they dried out pretty quickly. Another thing I'll be doing in the next couple of weeks as well is pricking all of these out and getting them potted up into community trays. I'll do another video on that as well. I'm just waiting on some materials I need to be delivered first. So first up are these Gymnocalcium Frederici Aguadulce hybrid seedlings. From my own plants, these ones. Another thing I need to get into the habit of doing as well is not sowing so many seeds into one pot. There's far too many in here. Next is Papshi. Most of these next ones I'm about to show you are from seed that Catherine of Purple and Thorns kindly sent me last year. Doing okay these ones, but I think there's a few in here that still have a few rot issues developing. Next is Uruguayense. Only the 2 in here out of quite a few seeds. These look like they've stretched a bit as well. They look a bit tall for gymnos. Next is Horrida Spinum. Doing well these ones, and a few of these are a nice size already. Next is Gertie. Quite a mix of sizes with these ones and different forms. A lot of these are likely hybrids as well. Next is Natali. These ones had the most rot problems, and you can see there's still a couple in here that have problems. Starting to turn black. Be nice to get these healthy ones potted up soon in some nice new soil as well. Next is Mesobotanicum. Lovely and healthy these ones. Asterium porcospinum. Looking pretty good as well, but again I sowed too many in here. They'd be a lot bigger if they had more room. Next is Erinaceum. Again with these ones the sizes and forms are quite varied. All these darker ones are the smallest, and the darker bodied gymnos do tend to be the slower growing ones. Next is Brucci. Again, some of these had rot issues, and there's a couple more in here that aren't looking too good. Gymnocalcium mahanovici. From my own plant, these ones. You can see this small one at the back here is actually a double-headed one, so that's pretty cool. Hope that one survives. Next is Stellatum. Really nice size to these already. Stellatum isn't a fast growing gymno, but these three bigger ones are pretty much big enough to go into their own pots already. Platygonum, again decent size to some of these. This is considered another slow growing gymno. Next is Astrophyta mysterious, again from seed that I harvested from my own plant. Doing very well and could potentially be a variegated one on the left there. Has 5 ribs as well, which isn't too common. Astrophyta mysterious Shinshoa, again from seed from my own plant, and again doing very well. Some mixed astrophytums in here. Still got a few darker ones in here, which I'm pretty sure has been caused by the grow light. We'll have to move these ones a bit further away or put a bit of netting over the top. Epithelantha micromeris. Very slow growing plants, these ones. I'll probably keep these ones in this pot for a bit, as most are still quite small to be potted up. Gymnocalecium denudatum hybrids. Quite slow, but these are still quite young and didn't start life under a grow light. They're on a south facing windowsill over the winter. I'm surprised they didn't stretch, to be honest. Lost the label to this pot, but these are Gymnocalecium quaelianum, sown around June or July last year. And finally some Frailea cataphracta. One of my favourite Frailea, these ones. And these seedlings are growing nicely. So that's all the seedlings. Majority of them are doing pretty good. So stay tuned for the pricking out and potting up video coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm actually looking forward to doing that. These seedlings will hopefully put on some nice growth, getting some fresh soil and a bit of a feed as well. I might do a couple of experiments as well with growing a few in natural sunlight, and then we can compare later in the year between those and the ones grown in the tent under the grow light. I think that'll be interesting. Might do another experiment as well with growing a few in terracotta pots versus plastic pots. I did see a video on YouTube a while back with someone showing that, and the seedlings he had grown in plastic pots were quite a bit bigger than the ones grown in terracotta pots. So yeah, let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. So thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well so you know every time I upload a new video. You all be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salamat po paalam. Bye for now.